Oh, yes. This is where actually we need your contribution. It's definitely all about our topic for today. Will you take an advice from a child or from a children? But the numbers to call are very simple. You know them already. 08091222283, 08091222284, 08091222285, and 08091222286. Instagram, Facebook, Arto.TV, Twitter, Arto_TV, and YouTube, Arto.TV. You can also download our app and watch it on your mobile phone. Or better still, you can also have a Joy TV multi-TV decoder on channel 001. Well, we're waiting for your calls.
All right. You know, I was just about checking your comments on social media, and I just saw our executive director's banner. So we'll still wish her at the end, but then happy birthday, Ma. It's her birthday today. Okay. Mrs. Deborah Odutayo, thank you very much.
Oh, that's wonderful. Happy birthday.
Can say,
she's watching
would
right
you flog him?
Joyeux anniversaire, madame.
Would you flog him? Would you flog him? Okay, so guys, let's use the story we had on What's Cooking as a link. I mean, that kid giving the advice to his father says, Daddy, I don't want you to die. Stop drinking, stop smoking. That means kids actually do give
good advice.
Good advice.
You know, there's something I read a lot, okay, but I read so many books. Not because I want to believe, but I do think sometimes reincarnation that we talk about, you know, you see some children behaving somehow, you wonder, are they children? Or are they my great-grandfather who died and came back as a child? What's going on here? No, because, you know, some kids, what they will tell you, it shocks you. You are off your feet. You don't understand what's going on here. You know, so the idea of listening to children sometimes actually, don't joke with it. They could be seeing spirits or angels telling them something, but when they tell you something, just consider it and accept it.
If I see a child, or if I know of a child that is a reincarnation of my grandfather, I better.
How will you know?
I see dead people.
No, but you know.
I see dead people.
No, but you know.
Dead people.
No. I mean, okay, let me just give you my own take on that. I feel, you know, going by the way things are in the world today, a lot of kids are exposed to information. And, you know, they've been able to take in this information, look at the positives, look at the negatives, and, you know, find themselves in that place to choose. Like when I was much younger, I remember that there was this particular subject, let me use the word subject, called moral instructions, whereby they teach kids what's right, what's wrong, you greet your elders, this is how you do it, you know, you pray in the morning and all that. And when the kid has that kind of foundation, what the kid knows is that, you know what, when you smoke, smoking can kill.
Yeah.
When you drink, drinking can kill. And you know what that means is when you see your father or your elder brother or your sister or, you know, someone much older, you know, and you will just say, hey, man, don't do that. It can kill you. And that's how I see it.
You're talking from the world where actually people are reading and they are exposed to these things. Let's say in some villages, for example, you know, let's say, I mean, 50% of, you know, Africans, you know, children, you know, they don't have access to the net and those kind of things. So let's say in remote villages, a child in a remote village does not get this information, but still he has some intelligence. This is what I'm telling you. There is some special thing into them. Let me tell you one thing, for example. When we read these scriptures, holy books, we never hear of the school that Christ attended or the school that Moses attended. But these guys came here, downloaded. They came down, and maybe they had already a degree.
Spiritual download.
No, I mean, they have already a degree. No, because we never had a school of Moses, a school of David, or a school of Abraham. So they are downloaded. Abraham, at the age of 5 years, he was advising his father. At 5, he advised his father. So it means that some people really come here gifted. So God, in his mercy or his supreme mercy, or, you know, he can just give you something and you come down here and you get it. So it's not all about information that you get from here.
Gets from here.
Yeah,
okay, I'll take some comments on social media here. Facebook, to be precise, and Alexis Onome Ogbogie says, if it's advice that is relevant, then why not? As a child, I was very knowledgeable. So if I am the father of my child, he or she definitely has content I might be able to learn from. Okay, Bukola, okay, Michael Law says, yes, I listen to my kids' advice. God speaks through them genuinely.
Beautiful. That's what I was talking about.
That's what Michael is saying. Okay, now, okay, let's take the first comment. Alexis says, if it is relevant, right? Now, what if it's a case of, I'm at this place, should I go left or right? I don't understand. When it's not a case of morals. I don't even understand my point. If you say, you know, at times, okay, I want to move out to a new place and we've seen 2 houses.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you ask your kid and say, should we live in Lekki or should we live in Aja?
Yeah.
You know, when it's not a case of drinking now, that's something wrong or right. It's a case of two options.
You don't have option, you're confused. You love your children. You tell them to choose because maybe the future belongs to them.
No. Let's get the facts.
No,
straight.
ask my child to choose.
You don't give that kind of responsibility to children. Now, when we talk about advice, the different levels of advice that can come from a child or children. And, you know, it also has to be their age and the level of maturity what they've come to understand. When it comes to, you know, you selecting a home, you're the father, you are the head of the house. Yes, they would advise and give you their own input, but the final decision should come from you. You don't put it on the table and say,
confused.
Hey,
you have 2 options.
we've got Lekki, we've got Ikeja. Where do you want to stay? Nah, it's not done.
It's not
right.
Done, eh?
It is
okay,
not right.
Okay, this night, let's eat yam or let's eat beans.
Yeah,
Then your kids can as well be running your home.
Yeah. See, this advice of the thing, I remember a situation where my auntie was going out and a cat was just crying. My grandmother said, don't travel because the cat was making some, you know, some crying. You know, that is some kind of sound the cat was doing, you know. Say, don't travel. And, you know, because she's modern, she don't believe in those things from the village. She traveled, she got an accident, back at the spot. So sometimes God talks to children or talks to even your pets. Yeah, your pets can be.
We have Jerry on the line. Hello. Hello, good evening, Jerry.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Jerry. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, how far, Mike?
I'm good, Jerry. How you doing, Jerry?
Wow, Omar, happy Salah.
Yeah, happy Salah. Thank you, man. Allah Akbar.
Yeah,
Okay.
allow me to.
Yes, boss.
He's just a bad guy.
Yes, boss.
How do you know?
I can see he's always very cool on the show, eh?
Thanks, man.
Just a bad guy.
Jerry, you are in the spirit. Okay, Jerry, go ahead. Let's get your comment.
You know, there's a limit to what your child can contribute to, can advise. You know, I can't say because, okay, I want my wife to I want to do family planning, and then I ask my son, what do you think about this? And then he says, I don't want siblings again. So, Mom, lock it.
Mom, lock it.
So that you can't tell me. You know, you're also thinking as a man before you even have children. So if you're not thinking right, okay, you can't. Of course, you're not the husband, you're not the father. If you're not thinking right in the first place, it's your decision that made you marry their mother. So you cannot just say, okay, I want to do this. Okay, children, I need your advice, and then you split it. And you also won't want to break their heart. You may want to pick some of the advices that are not even favorable because they're children. They don't have enough experience. Okay, they don't have enough experience on some matters. So you don't just take advice from your children like that. It has to be an advice that you know probably will, even things that will affect them. You don't allow them take. That is why they are your children. They are placed onto your hands by God to direct.
Exactly.
Not for them to direct you.
Exactly.
Okay, they can advise you, but they get limits now.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Are you aware that at 90 or 100, you are already like a child again? When you are 90 years old or 100 years old, you are like a child. So now you are a child who is 15, can advise you. Don't think so?
Don't forget also that your child will not more be a child, will be an adult like them.
Yeah,
By the time you're 100.
exactly.
Your child is now an adult.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get what I'm saying, Omar?
No, I mean, it can be any child. Maybe your grandson, anyway. It can be any child. Yeah. You are old and, you know.
No, don't get me wrong, though. children can give advice.
Beautiful.
Okay. But you can't rely on a child's advice because a child is still a child. Do you understand? It doesn't have any experience. What you have seen, your child has not seen it. The Yoruba say something that oh, I don't know how to, I can't translate.
Try, help, please, just try. Jerry, please now try, help us. Just try. This is Igbo man in the Yoruba man's name. Please help us, Jerry, just try.
It's called Jean-Luc. It's a French name, Jean-Luc.
Jerry, go ahead. Please help us. What does it mean?
Okay, if a child has multiple clothes, fine clothes, fine designers.
Okay.
No matter how much designers he has, he cannot have enough rags as an old man.
Okay. Yeah.
He has designers and then he's flaunting ostentatiously with designers. But then he cannot have enough rags as an adult because that adult has had clothes of 50 years.
That's true. That's true.
That is, do you understand? That's more like the experience now.
Yes, Jerry, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what I mean. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah. In one way,
Thank you,
I
Jerry.
agree with him small, but other way, I disagree.
But there was something you said. Let's look at it. The topic says, would you take advice from your kids or children?
Yeah,
Now,
children, yeah.
let's take it you are 70 and your kid or your child is now an adult at 40 or 50.
Just like what Jerry just
So yeah, it's not a
said.
case of a small child.
Exactly.
We're looking at a case of an adult, but the person is still a child.
What Jerry
it's
has
a
said.
child.
What
Child,
Jerry has
yes.
said.
Or what if it's your small child? Let's say, it's your grandson. He can be 10.
But we need to really analyze what Jerry
said, okay.
Like the adage you said is a very simple thing. You see, no matter how many clothes you've acquired, an older person has acquired more.
Acquired more, okay.
You understand? Meaning that older person has more experience in life. You get? And then there's a certain level of that you should be able to rely on their advice.
I agree a little bit, but you see, the problem here is this. Let's look at it from the spiritual angle a little bit. Do you know that children, before even they start talking, they say they see angels? This is what we used to know when we were children.
Okay.
Now, God wants to send a message to you. Maybe you want to send a message to a child. Let's say, for example, this young man telling his father, stop drinking and stop smoking. It's a serious message.
Yes, it is.
That is some very divine something. So a child walk up to you. Let's say not even your child, just a neighboring child. Say, Olamide, this, that. You'll be shocked. Not your child, any child. How will you feel? You start thinking.
Honestly, I do agree with you. If it's something outstanding, something out of the usual, something special, a child walks up to you and says something like, "Oh, man, blah blah blah," and it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Obviously, you start thinking, okay, maybe this is not the everyday
Exactly.
thing. But then, okay, let's just check out the scenario. You have a mom and dad, they're trying to sort out maybe family issues and all that. And it happens in most big families whereby everybody sits down, they're talking and all that. Yes, the children will say, oh, mom, dad, this is what we think about this issue.
Exactly.
This is how we feel we should go about it. That is an open family discussion. You understand? But then there are some matters, like Jerry said, you can't go and ask your child, how many children do you, how many siblings do you want? Or where should we live?
I think the issue here should be about the maturity of the child.
Exactly, yeah.
If we're looking at toddler to adolescent, you can have issues. But you see, when a child is over 18 and adult, I think what they want to say. My parents, I remember when I remember some decisions my parents called me in for before my father passed on, and even now, of decisions my mom has to make now, she calls me. Even sometimes things that don't concern me can concern her own business.
But you're not a child anyway.
Exactly. But I'm her child. What I'm saying is that I'm still a child. I'm still her child. She gave birth to me. She calls me and says, okay, I want to, there's this particular busince deal I'm looking at.
What do you think?
What do you think? So I think now the issue now is, okay, at what level is the child?
Exactly.
How much of experience
And let's define who is a child anyway. Because we say child, as you said, you're a child of someone. I'm a child of someone. Okay? So I can advise my mom, I can advise my uncles, I can advise my dad who was alive. You understand?
Okay, from the way the topic goes, we're looking more at toddlers. Yeah, toddlers. But if it's a mature child, there's no problem about that. We all agree, right?
No. Even a mature child, it depends.
No, you can take advice from a mature child.
No, you can listen.
Okay,
there are two different things.
Yes, listening and taking advice.
You can listen to a child.
Evaluate it.
You can listen to a child,
Yeah.
And
be
evaluate,
open,
exactly.
listen, and go like, okay, what this child has said, does it really
Does it
make sense?
really
You can lean
sense?
towards being positive about it, or you can withdraw and go like, okay, you know what? From what I know as an adult and from all my experiences, I'm going to stand with this. Nevertheless, when it comes to things that are vivid, things that you can't argue about, like the case we mentioned on What's Cooking, the child begging his dad to stop drinking and smoking. Obviously, that child is making a lot of sense, and one should listen.
No, but honestly, as I said, spiritually, I will consider what they are saying. Let me tell you, just an example. There is incident of a flight. Sometime I read in one paper. I think the family want to travel. Then the smallest baby was crying like crazy. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. Crying. And they said, okay. I think the dad looked at it and said, this crying is a message. We're not traveling. They didn't travel, and the plane crashed. So there was a message from the baby crying. Yes. So the father looked at it and said, it's not usual.
They were quite fortunate.
Yeah, he doesn't cry like that.
But let's look at this scenario. I'm just trying to make it necessary. Wait, the child starts crying. Oh, this is a sign. I'm not going to walk.
Yeah.
Honestly, we can't rely on these things. I mean, we have to be logical and
exactly. We have to be
but you've been going to work.
Is that the only
He's
time
never
that
been
child
crying.
cried? Is that the only time that child has
Exactly.
cried?
No, the type of crying the child was crying that day was extra.
How do you wait?
Jerry has decided to call back in again. Welcome once again, Jerry.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to tell Omar this that a message is different from an advice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
See, when there's a message, see, even you will know. Okay?
Yeah.
But the advice is, I'm tabling our matters. This is it. So I need your contribution as a my 5-year-old child. Okay, see, who can barely write an essay. Sit here. Yeah, this is the matter. I want you to talk. That is, I'm asking for an advice from a toddler who cannot even advise himself. So, an advice is different from a message. When there's a message, you know that, okay, this is a message. This child behaves this way. But today, this child is behaving this way. This is strange.
Yeah.
Then that is a message.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Thank you for that insightful analysis,
it makes
Jerry.
point. That's
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Thank you. Let me just take a comment on social media.
I agree with that.
Bukola Tiodu says, absolutely, kids are a lot more sensitive than adults and their brains are less clouded. They might not be able to articulate their opinion accurately, but they definitely have good sense. And I agree with Michael Allo, God speaks through them sometimes.
Yeah. You see, for example, I can ask my daughter, I want to marry this girl, you've been seeing them around me, 2 of them. I mean, who do you think is more of a wife material? My daughter can say, well, I prefer this one. Then I will look at it and give some consideration to it. You understand? But that's not a toddler anyway, but a child still. I get the point. So the bottom line is I will listen to children.
Okay.
And I will take a bit of what they say.
Ijoma Yang says, I agree with Michael Allo and Bukola Odu. My thoughts exactly. My son speaks from the heart and I always listen to him. It's scary when he nails it because in my eyes, he's just a child. I can feel the spirit when that happens and I always smile, hug him and thank him while I praise God for such wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are people not... Jerry pointed out something very incisive. He said a message is very...
Yeah, exactly. I like that. I really, Jerry, you really open my, brain.
Yeah, so when they give a message...
It's different.
When they give a message...
You sense it.
So yes, more or less like... At times, I wonder, how did they know?
Yeah, something unusual.
Unusual, okay. But then advice is more or less like, let me get your viewpoint. What do you think?
Exactly. Well, thank you very much, Jerry, for, clearing that. I think the message is definitely different from an advice.
Yeah.
An advice is like a verbal communication between, 2 people. And in this case, we're talking about an adult and a child. And, when the message comes, like I earlier stated, it's something unusual, something different, something so specific and special that okay, I think this is a sign. But when you're listening to advice, now going back to what you said about your daughter, if you're going to be talking to your daughter about relationships, about being with two different people,
I don't think I
would listen to that. You know why? Because your daughter doesn't spend time with these
With those women.
Yeah.
Does she
You
know
understand?
those women?
She might just make her own decision based on her own perception of how they look, how they talk, how they relate with her, and then she goes, "Oh, I prefer this one," and that might be bad advice.
Remember, you're going to marry them not because of her.
Yeah, exactly.
At one time, she'll leave and go and get married.
Yeah,
You will
exactly.
be with your wife. So, oh yes, at a particular level, yes, you look at the kid more when you want to get married, in case you have a kid before you get married. But then it gets to a point, you have to understand, look, it's actually your wife.
Yeah.
And she will go and get married one day. What will happen if you took a choice because of her and not because of you, and she goes?
No, not that I'll take, not that I'll actually consider to take her choice, but I will evaluate actually what she's saying.
You evaluate what she's saying.
Understand?
Okay.
Then I will decide. Maybe we might have the same choice anyway. It's possible.
Right,
What I'm thinking about, she's thinking the same thing. So I just want to read that and see whether we are saying the same thing in the heart.
Okay.
Let me take the last comment we have on social media here. Fola Ayebusi says, very good topic. Yes, I would. Children are so innocent and very observant. So you'd be surprised what your kids can notice. Thank you very much for your comment.
And to add to that, they're also sinless. Okay? They don't, we do too many things, man. You understand
Like
what I'm
what?
saying? No, I mean,
So wait, if a child should bully another child, is that not a sin?
well, no, yeah, but I mean, yeah, but no, that's I mean, we
That's a lesser sin.
so I mean, they are more cleaner. So maybe they have that access to meet some angels.
I do know that children are not clouded with many things that adults are clouded with, and a child might see a simpler picture rather than the complex picture that we as grown-ups will see. And then a child might be able to communicate and pass across a very, very simple advice that will make you just look at things from a different perspective entirely. Yeah. And, I think my advice to people out there is just always keep it open. Don't shut children out because you feel, oh, you're kids, you can't know anything about this. But then there are also some matters that children have no business being involved in. Yeah. I mean, there are some very, very serious issues that, go on in families, that go on in, different places for instance, you can't go home and start talking about your activities at work pertaining to, some difficulties with children. Because, you can't do that.
Have you watched Home Alone? Okay, but I'm coming. That's small boy.
Oh, God. Nice one that he brought this up.
No, that's
nice
small boy. That's small boy.
Yeah.
Is it a child?
That's a child.
Okay, beautiful.
Not anymore, though. He's all grown up.
And he's dope up
but he was a child, right? He was a child.
Yeah.
But, I mean, a child like that.
That's a movie.
Yeah, no, it's a movie, but it's on child like that, that's on children smart like that, because he's having access to the net, so many things, the guy is loaded.
Macaulay Culkin, by the way, great one.
A great one.
Grew up,
So,
Home Alone.
let's say I have a child like that, very, very smart. Maybe I didn't go up to high school, and this, maybe the time I was going to school, there was no computers, nothing like internet, you know what I'm saying? Now there's all these things, and these children, they are playing with these things. Some people are not, some people are still backward when it comes to this modern technology.
Just a reference, a quick reference to the movie you
Once you
talked
take
about.
a reference, after a reference, you start your final take.
All right, great. The reference is this. That movie was filled with a lot of comedy of errors. And not how smart the child was or how intelligent. It was just based on he could manage the situations. And with that said, I'm going to give my final advice.
Okay.
You see, children have the capacity to look beyond the ordinary. So let's be open. Listen. If you think the advice is valid, please lean towards making the right decision. And if, it's not something you take, be nice about responding to the advice. But then I still don't think all matters should be placed in front of children.
That's normal.
Well, I think actually a lot of things that we do, we know they are wrong already. We know they are wrong. And what the child told the father, don't drink, don't smoke, I don't want you to die. I think the dad himself knows that drinking and smoking is not the right thing. So sometimes they will tell you something on their face that you yourself, it is wrong. So what you have to do, you take it immediately that, okay, this makes sense. Yeah.
A great one. I would agree with them, but I would rather say, like Olamide said earlier, you see the issue is that you give an open ear to them and then you evaluate what they say. They could give a perspective to the situation that you don't have. But the point is that when you bring that perspective to you, you go over what they said, evaluate it, and make your decisions. But then you cannot, if they give a message, okay, but then you cannot put sensitive issues in the hands of children. Right. So on that note,
well, my name is Omar Rumson. Twitter, Omar the First. Instagram, Omar the First. Facebook, Omar Rumson. We'll see you by His grace on Tuesday.
all right.
Bye for now.
Okay.
And I am Olamide. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Olamide Midas. And remember, go to our Facebook page, Out2 TV, like it, follow us on Twitter, go on our Instagram page, and also do the same thing.
All right. Before I sign out, I want to once again say happy birthday, Edie. We love you. My name is Mike Mexicano. You can follow me Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Mike Mexicano. Apart from all our platforms, you can check out our website. It's a one-stop shop, www.royalrootstv.com. All right? So we'll see them on Tuesday, right?
Definitely.
Okay, man, there's going to be some serious turn-up this night. Some guys are planning crazy turn-up. You know, guys are just breaking their fasting. Public holiday, Saturday, Monday.
I know.
Turn up moderately. Don't turn up, and by the time you are
Don't overdo it.
all right. All right, see you on Tuesday.
All right.